What is going on, everyone? It's AirsoftRules, and we're bringing a TF2 commentary. Obviously, I should really stop saying that before every video because it's kind of obvious from what you guys can see here. Anyways, this is just going to be covering the newest TF2 update. It was actually about a week ago and such, and I haven't really got around to doing anything. I was desperately trying to get gameplay with these certain weapons, but it was kind of a bit tricky. But hopefully, I'm able to showcase them as well as I can in this video, and you guys get a good idea of how to use them and what kind of changes came about from this newest update. So this is probably one of the weirdest updates out of TF2, besides the last update, which was just completely hats. Although that's kind of expected. I was kind of waiting for that to happen, and you know, I could safely say I predicted that Valve was gonna do that. Anyways. So with this newest update, it was all just reworking the weapons and updating the weapons to give them different stats, basically. And they changed quite a few weapons, actually, which was quite surprising. They also changed around quite a few maps, actually, and then plus they added 2 new maps, which are quite cool. I don't have any gameplay of them in this video, but I will have them have it in the future. So hopefully you guys can stick around and look out for that. Anyways, what I'm going to be showcasing in here is a few of the newest soldier weapons, and the first one that you can see me using here is the new Cow Mangler. And the new thing about this Cow Mangler is instead of the 5 rockets that it originally had, it actually now has been nerfed down to only 4 rockets, which kind of sucks. So there's kind of 2 ways you can look at this. It's only 4 rockets to do your special alt fire thingamajig, the special turbo rocket thing. So it takes less time to shoot those, in theory, because you only have to reload 4. But you don't have 5 anymore, which was like just a straight upgrade from the regular rocket launcher. And people had like no reason to use it unless there was sentries on the other team. Which, of course, we're running into trouble right now, of course. You did see me, though, use my alt fire on it, and it disabled it for a few seconds, and we were able to take it down, which was quite handy. But the only problem is that it still only does like 20% damage to sentries, which is kind of a bad thing. And you can see me using the second weapon right here, and that is the new Conqueror. So what they changed around is originally the way a person was to charge it up, they were supposed to take damage, and it was equivalent to about 300 damage, I believe, that you were supposed to take, which is well over your maximum health. And in order to do that, you'd have to have some sort of medic, or you have to be around health pack. So it was kind of a pain in the butt to use. It encouraged people to take damage, but usually people died before they had a chance to even use it. And on the second hand, it wasn't really that good. And you kind of saw there that it kind of healed me for a little bit. It kind of sustained me. But when you have a medic on the other team, it kind of does. It's not really that useful. It's good for some pushes, but to use the buff banner over it is generally the better idea. Here you can see me using alt fire again and disabling dispenser. I don't know. It was I was just trying to use the weapons as much as possible. And here you go. You see me using the new equalizer. So what they changed about the equalizer, instead of well, actually no, they just nerfed it basically. So now whenever you have it out, it's actually, I just called it the equalizer. I'm still stuck on the last update. Okay, so it's actually called the escape plan, and it doesn't matter if you're using the escape plan or the equalizer. Whenever you use it, it's going to make you take mini crits, and you'll see a little skull above my health thing there, which is kind of a big deal. But when you think about it logically, it's like when you take out the escape plan, it's like you're already really low on health, so it's not. Is it really that big of a deal here? Okay, so this gameplay I'm going to be using the buff banner actually, and you can see that it built up instantly. So it's really good with a crits medic, because you can see me doing this after this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to blow my buff banner, and we're just going to annihilate the team once more after the crits. And by then, the medic would probably generally have the crits Krieg up pretty quickly right after that. So it's kind of just endless shenanigans. And this is kind of like a comparison between default rocket launcher and the Cow Mangler 5000. Is it Cow Mangler 5000? And regular default rocket launcher versus what am I even talking about? Okay, and Conqueror versus buff banner. And as you can see, the buff banner was far more effective as defending and just killing people pretty much. So definitely it is a good weapon. Conqueror, I really would like to see that buffed a little bit more for like health-wise, because it doesn't seem like it's worth it. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth it, unfortunately. But that's probably gonna come close to wrapping up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe and stick around for the more updates on the newest updates. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.